Hey guys, it's Danny and I'm filming my very first ever video for Booktube. And it's exciting and scary and it's a little bit awkward to talk to a camera, and I find myself leaning against my bookshelf a lot, but we're gonna power through it and get over this awkward video and get into the fun videos. So for my very first video, I decided to do the Booktube Newbie Tag. I was watching YouTube videos this morning and I saw Lindsay Hart's Books do the video, and I think it was like from a while ago. But the original is from Brenda C, and I'll link them both down in the description bar. Let's get started. Question number 1 is, why did you start this channel? And I started this channel because a year ago I was going through YouTube and I used to watch a whole bunch of like beauty gurus and vloggers and the typical things that we'd watch on YouTube, and then I came across, I think it was Katie Tastic, so Kat's booktube videos, and I realized that there was this entire community that I didn't know about on YouTube that talked about books, and they were all avid readers like myself, bookworms, and people who loved to read and talk about it, and it was just a community that I knew I wanted to join eventually when I could get the courage to do it. And so I managed to get a good camera, and I've got my improvised lighting, and I decided to give it a shot. Number 2, I've actually changed from the original video. The original video was something about what do you bring to YouTube, what's something new you could bring to YouTube. But I've changed it to, what are your favorite genres of books? And my favorite are the mainstream type of reading, sort of YouTube, booktube answers, and that would be YA and contemporary, and the subcategories would be like the romance and the dystopian novels and those kind of books. Those are the books that are like the hook, line, and sinker type books that I'm always going for when I'm in the bookstores. And a lot of books, I'm one of those people who will go into the store and see the cover and it's like, ooh, that looks good, and then read the description and then buy it. So it's me judging a book by its cover and then judging it by the description, and if it's not something that I like, then I'll put it back and find something else. But I usually tend to stick towards those kinds of genres. Question number 3 is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? And I think I'm most excited about being able to be a part of Booktube and being able to say that I have videos on YouTube about something that I love. Something I love to do is reading, and I love talking about books, and I want to be able to share my opinions on the books that I read with you guys. And it's exciting because I can go and say to my friends, I'll be like, oh, I'm on Booktube, which is a part of YouTube that talks about books, and maybe my videos will inspire people to go pick up these books and actually read instead of go on their phone, or it'll inspire my friends to become more avid readers. Like, I know a few of my friends that I've given books and said, here, you'd like this, you should try reading it, read the description, and if you like it, read it. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And when they do, they're like, oh, that's a really good book, I'm gonna ask you for more recommendations. And it feels good to be able to get my friends to read, because a lot of them don't. So I'm excited to be able to give that to other people and give them ideas of what kind of books they want to read next, what kind of genres they want to venture into, what kind of books they want to read and get into, and then they'll be able to talk to me about it and say how much they loved it or how much they hated it, and I'll be able to have those kind of discussions with people, and it's just exciting. And I'm excited to meet new friends too. I'm hoping to meet a lot of people on here. Question number 4 is, why do you love reading? And to me, reading is like breathing. It's effortless and it's just second nature. If I have nothing to do, I'm always reaching and picking up a book because that's something to do and it's something I love, and it takes me to a whole other place where I can relate to characters like me, and even if I don't relate to characters, I mean, if they're in this happy love relationship and at the end of the book it's happy, I get to be happy that the book's ended on a good note, and if it's sad or bad or really sad, Tiffyos, I can cry about it and be sad about it and then go watch the movie and be even more upset and cry for days and not stop ever because But I love reading because I get to escape to another world. I mean, I have a t-shirt somewhere in this mess of a room, literally my room, behind this camera, behind the camera, or, well, no, in front of the camera, this part, looks great. I mean, well, no, my bookshelf is really messy, actually, and there's going to be another video about that. It's going to be rearranged, but I have to do another video first. There's a little something over here that has to do with the video. But I have a shirt in this room somewhere, don't know where, and it has a quote on it, and it says something along the lines of, I don't want to just read books, but I want to crawl inside and live in them. And to me, that's exactly how I read. I read books because I love entering a new world and learning about these new characters and relating to the characters and being happy and sad for these characters and just devoting everything I have into these books. And I mean, I love it. I mean, you can't go wrong with having a good adventure and being able to be taken into a whole other world by an unlimited amount of words. Who can go wrong with that? I mean, reading is just, reading is life. Number 5 is, what book or book series got you into reading? And I think my earliest memory of reading is the Beatrix Potter stories. I'm not sure if anybody else has read those, but I have a big book that has, I think, all of them. My dad got it for me when I was like 4. And so they were the oldest books that I remember reading other than Robert Munch. But for more like kids to middle school type age, it was Geronimo Stilton. I started out with those, and then on my top shelf there's, it's called Megastar Mysteries, and I read the first 4 books of that, and from there it kind of went into more and more and more until this happened. And ever since I was young, I've always been the kid that would sit in kindergarten class in the reading nook, and everybody else would try to get to the computer or the dollhouse. In my kindergarten class, we had a big house that we could play in, but I was always in the book corner, and I was one of the earliest kids that read in kindergarten class. And ever since then, I've always been reading, and so it started with those. Number 6. What question would you ask your favorite booktuber? What question would I ask them? Can I be your friend? Can I pretty please be your friend? Can we just be friends? Because I seriously love watching all of your videos, and I always laugh at what you say, and you remind me of me, and I seriously love you, and I'd love to become friends. And you could teach me so much about Booktube, and I could become a better booktuber because of you, and that would just be great if we could be friends. And the last question, question number 7, what challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And I really think that the hardest thing that I'm going to have to overcome to have my Booktube channel is learning how to talk to the camera, because at the very beginning of this video, when I was trying, it's taken me from, it is now 12:16 a.m. and it's taken me from 5 p.m. to 12:16 p.m. to film this video, because I had such a hard time being able to talk to the camera. I was afraid that talking to the camera, talking at a normal volume so that the camera could hear me, I was having such an issue with that, and I don't know why. Because when I was like 11, I had a singing YouTube channel that we will not go into because that was just horrible. But I think my biggest challenge as a becoming a YouTuber is being able to talk to the camera and not feeling awkward about it. And I'm sure after this video it'll only get easier after time and time again. And I think editing the videos is going to be a challenge for me because I've never really had to edit videos, and I'm just learning because I just got my Mac, so I'm just learning how to use iMovie. So that should be interesting. I'm just hoping that with every video that I do, I'll be able to get better and better and be able to produce good videos for you guys. And we're done. That was the Booktuber Newbie Tag, and I hope it gave you guys an idea of who I am and what my videos will be like in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Okay, this video is full of bloopers. I'm gonna make a song all about bloopers one day. It's gonna happen. It's my life goal. Stressful. Stressful first video. Not okay. Oh. I just knocked over all my books on the bottom shelf. Oops. Okay. Number 4 is what? Rewind. Question number 4 is what? Okay. There's a bug. There's a big bug. No, it's not that big actually, but it's a little tiny thing flying around my legs, and that's scary. Okay, I'm gonna go kill it. Bye.